Hey YouTube, Muchismo Eugene, another video from Exit Strategy. I'm at another angle. I kind of got the camera up higher. Just a little bit of a change. Let's talk about altercations you observe as an empath. Know what kind of altercations you're witnessing. Be it family members, neighbors, loved ones, friends, wherever they may be. Recognize the altercation you're witnessing, the disagreement that you're witnessing, the argument that you're witnessing. I'm speaking from a position of experiencing this around me on a regular basis as it pertains to neighbors and people out and about. The chaos is something different today. It is something different. And I don't really believe it's that much different than it was when I was growing up. Although it just seems that way. Most often when you see an altercation, an argument, an extreme chaos, I mean, this is chaos whereas certain people don't even want, I mean, they don't even, they're not even concerned about, oh, here's the altercation or not. There's no discretion. It's kind of like no one's there by way of the person. They've checked out. And in their mind, I believe they don't really, it doesn't click that they are demonstrating this behavior in front of witnesses. It's almost as though they're in a world of their own, just them and the person they're in this intense, chaotic rant with. There's some things about to unfold right around me, and I believe it's going to be horrific. I don't wish this on anyone. I don't want this to happen to anyone, but you know what? This is something you and I, we can't speak to this. You remember when we were growing up, before we awakened, obviously, we would see someone in an altercation. And a lot of times, even if it wasn't your concern, you would be compelled to say, hey, you know, you guys stop doing that. Don't do that. The police are you're gonna go to, you don't want to do, you know, you may say any of those things because you're concerned and you don't want to see anyone get hurt. But now we're awake and we know narcissistic personality disorder is a very chaotic disorder. It cannot be still. It can't sit still. It can't be at peace. And because it can't be at peace, it creates chaos to any and everyone around it. This is a domestic issue that has been brewing for a couple of months now that I've noticed. And I'm always out and about. I'm not really at my residence for long periods of time because I go out and I work and I try to do things to stay busy. But this is not going to end well because the intensity of what is happening. The police are involved. They show up, and obviously when a narcissist is involved, the police comes, and obviously that narcissist uses that instance to self-regulate, or not self-regulate, to regulate their emotions by using that drama session. Because the cops come, they talk to separate individuals, you know, they take you over here, they take them over there, And this is all serves to regulate the narcissist. It's like they don't care. And the poor victim is probably breathing a sigh of relief if they're not intensely emotional, if they're not intensely on edge, because not knowing what this person is going to do to them once the police leave. And obviously that narcissist is going to have a field day if that victim calls the police on the narcissist. You will pay. Oh my God, excuse me. I don't want to be specific about who or what these people are particularly, but I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys, if you're seeing this stuff happen on a regular basis, as cold as it sounds, it's not your concern. God said, let the dead bury the dead. And that's something that I've always wondered about. When these narcissists start their chaos, they're so dead inside. They're not alive. Their heart doesn't pump emotion. It pumps chaos, discord, demonism. Is not going to serve you well to intervene. I wish you guys could understand how intense this situation is. I'm just trying to convey it in video form using specific words, but this can't end well. And the heartbreaking thing is, to observe this stuff. These people are so loud, the whole neighborhood hears it. I think somebody anonymously called the police because a squad car came, and I guess they did a welfare check, and no one was home. See, the narcissist will come back and leave, playing the field while the victim is there, taking care of home, has the victim in a very distraught state. The narcissist will make you pay if you leave and go out and let your hair down. But let him or her go out and do it. They don't got no answers for you. Where have you been? They'll use that as leverage to start another fight because you're questioning why they've been out all night. They're using that as leverage to leave, to call you insecure, jealous, crazy, so they can go and run some more time on the clock, playing clock. And all this is gaslighting. No relationship, whether it has problems, small or large, shouldn't be that toxic. The problem should come to some kind of resolve as to talk it out. And if you and that person can't work it out, then someone in that circle or both of you all need to commence and say, maybe we need to go to a third party and see if we can get some resolution. That'll just come that'll come automatic if two people are trying to really work the relationship out. But if relationship is that intense and that toxic, it's probably not going to get worked out. Because either one or the other person, one being the narcissist and the other person, may be so damaged and traumatized from probably things of the past, upbringing and whatnot, and they may not be really ready to do that kind of thing as far as resolutions and counseling. because they're running away from change. Empaths and chosen ones, we probably have ran from change in times past, but we've come to a point where we realize change is necessary for our growth so we can become the best version of ourselves. I had another topic I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to talk about just something a lot more somber, but this situation is continually happening, and it's not going to be good. Just know what kind of chaos you're witnessing, and move with discretion and move with wisdom, because you'll find yourself sticking your neck out for somebody who really is playing the game with people's emotions to garner the energy and the supply and the fuel off of people who are witnessing the chaos. And they'll use you as leverage and cause you to cheerlead them and use you as leverage to try to garner sympathy from the victim. Say, for example, if it's a guy, he'd be like, hey man, I told her I love her, she just don't, I be trying to, they'll never say they're sorry, but they'll continue to try to love bomb that victim that they just called a million different deplorable names. When you show up, they'll protest to you indirectly, saying it to the victim, but saying it to you so they get you on board with them. So in essence, it's two of you against the victim. So they usually work on you. They work on the victim by using that third party, that fuel supply that came to the rescue of the victim and the narcissist. And lo and behold, you'll probably be cheering for the narcissist, not knowing that it was the narcissist before you woke up. And you'll be like, yeah, man, she just, man, he say he love you, but he didn't say he's sorry. So be like, hey, y'all just go back inside. Obviously the man love you. He keeps saying he love you, and he over there crying. This is a whole bunch of foolishness, man. I guess that's what I really should have said from the get-go. This is a whole bunch of foolishness. And I really hope that this ends well, but I will update you guys as to what this is going to be. And I believe it's going to be real bad. I don't want to say how bad, but that bad. I hope I'm not right, but in the meantime, bless.